On this day, May 24th, 2025, we gather in quiet reverence to remember lives that expanded our minds, stirred our spirits, and gave voice to the voiceless. From the written word to the airwaves, from the artistry of superheroes to command of the seas, these individuals shaped the way we see the world. Their legacies stretch across pages, pixels, fields, and frequencies, reminding us that true impact is not measured by fame, but by the hearts one touches. Today, we pay homage to their brilliance, their boldness, and their enduring light. Susan Brownmiller was a force of truth in a world too often silent. With her groundbreaking book Against Our Will, she shattered taboos and reframed the global conversation around sexual violence and power. Her words ignited change, giving voice to survivors and empowering generations of feminists. A journalist, an intellectual, and a warrior of justice, Susan never backed down from uncomfortable truths. Her life was a beacon of courage, illuminating paths toward dignity, equality, and liberation. The world is fairer because she dared to speak. Peter David rewrote what it meant to be a superhero. His pen gave emotion to giants like the Hulk, Spider-Man 2099, and X Factor, injecting heart, humor, and humanity into their stories. With sharp wit and unmatched narrative vision, he turned action into art. Beyond comics, he wrote novels, screenplays, and scripts that captivated fans for decades. He believed that even those with extraordinary powers carried the weight of ordinary pain. Peter's imagination soared across universes, but his stories always touched home. Paul Jasmine was a master of mood and mystery, from acting in classic cinema to creating ethereal portraits in fashion photography. His career was a mosaic of beauty and introspection. He captured moments with a painter's eye and a poet's soul, evoking tenderness in every frame. His work graced Vogue and other legendary publications, shaping the aesthetics of modern photography with elegance and emotion. A mentor to many, Paul lived in quiet brilliance, leaving behind images that still whisper stories to those who look. John Peters was a comforting voice that greeted thousands each morning, a constant companion across decades of British radio. From Radio Trent to Boom Radio, his tone was warm, familiar, and full of gentle charm. Whether spinning timeless tunes or sharing quiet musings, John connected with his listeners like an old friend. He wasn't just on the radio, he was the radio for many. In an age of noise, his voice was clarity, kindness, and connection. Gary Pearce was fearless between the posts. As a goalkeeper for Wolverhampton Wanderers and Barnsley, he made daring saves and left fans breathless with his reflexes. He lived for the roar of the crowd and the weight of the game resting on his gloves. But off the field, Gary was humble, a team player in every sense. He gave his all, match after match, with a quiet strength that inspired respect. His legacy lives on in every underdog who refuses to give up. Sir Derek Redfell served with honor on sea and land. A distinguished Royal Navy officer, he rose through the ranks with valor and precision. As Governor of Gibraltar, he upheld the dignity and tradition of service, guiding the Rock through pivotal years with steady leadership. Knighted for his contributions, he embodied duty with grace. His life was one of disciplined purpose, a compass for generations of naval leaders to come. Alan Yentob was a creative visionary who shaped the cultural heartbeat of British television. As a longtime BBC executive, he championed the arts and brought innovation to the screen through programs like Imagine. Alan believed in the power of storytelling, whether through interviews with artists, explorations of human creativity, or curated documentaries that made intellect accessible. His passion was contagious, his mind endlessly curious. Alan didn't just report on culture, he was culture. Today, we remember storytellers, visionaries, defenders, and dreamers. They lived through pens and pixels, microphones and memories, uniforms and unspoken acts of courage. Each soul, in their own arena, gave us a piece of themselves, an idea, a feeling, a spark. And though their chapters are closed, their stories continue to guide us. Let us walk forward carrying their light, inspired by their brilliance, and devoted to the dreams they leave behind. May we remember not just their names, but the meaning they gave to life itself.